Sorry if that was aggressive. Hello, and welcome to the Anxious Dummies But Hot Dummies podcast. It is episode 4. I am your host, Jess.
And I'm Irina.
And today, Ivy is going to say what our theme is today. Ivy, go ahead.
Ivy?
Head bonk.
Whatever. Okay.
Today we're talking about our pets.
They got something to say.
Ivy really wants to say something.
Oh my
Ivy,
gosh.
do you want to introduce yourself?
Ivy, you want to say something? You want to say something?
So yes, today our topic is about pets, animals that we love, animals that
we have.
Yeah, animals that we have.
Yeah.
Just the animal kingdom.
I don't know about the kingdom, but our pets, for sure.
Our lovely children, if you want to put it that way.
My cat is not here right now, but
their cat is not in frame, but he is somewhere.
Yeah. Clearly, you see Ivy. She will be just walking around.
This is Spanko. You've seen him before. He was in episode 3. We have a lot of
so close to the wire.
We have a lot of technology.
You just see their face.
I think this is the best episode so far.
Oh my god!
Like this video if you agree. This is the best episode so far.
Oh god. Okay.
But yeah, let's get started. What pets do we have currently?
Mm-hmm.
What's their breed?
Yeah.
Species. All that.
So I have one cat and one dog. My cat is a Bengal. His name is Chester.
Woo.
He's 3. Oh yeah. It'll be
Chester.
Sure.
I'm not gonna put it.
I mean, he's right here. So.
Oh yeah. Chester. That's Chester.
Yeah, and I also have a little doggy. Her name is Ivy. She's a black lab mix. I have no idea what she is. Yeah. Ivy is 1 year and 7 months.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, she said that.
And I have one singular puppy. He is 9 months old. His name is Ponko. I hate you.
Yo.
Dude, stop.
Guys, wait,
Uncle,
should we?
leave it. Go away.
Okay.
Go away.
Should we put them away?
Maybe we should put them...
No, they're okay. They're okay.
I mean, they're behaved, but they just don't know how the wires work. Yes, my 9-month-old puppy. He is a corgi. What is it?
Welsh?
Pembroke Welsh. Purebred.
Yes. So fancy.
And
oh my gosh, no, he's British.
British?
Oh.
He killed the queen.
Oh. Whoa.
No,
your son is not a war criminal, first of all. What?
I don't know. He could be. I don't know what he does when we're asleep.
Celebrating war.
Happy 4th of July. Yeah, so those are our children.
Yeah.
Our fur babies.
Our real babies. I gave birth to both of them, carried both of them term.
Mm-hmm. The full 2 months. Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah, 2 months.
Full 2 months.
Oh, God.
They were hard pushed, but we did it. We did it, Joe.
What's their sign? I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah, their birthdays. What are your pets' birthdays?
Chester's birthday is in February, so he's a Pisces.
A Pisces boy.
When's his birthday? Shit, I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Isn't it February?
Bad mom.
Hey,
No.
whoa. Bad boys, bad boys. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. It is February. No, because I was singing the Bad Boys song. Yeah, so his birthday's in February. Hello?
And then Ivy's birthday.
Ivy is in December and she's a Sag.
A Sagittarius. We love Sagittarius over here.
And what about yours?
Ugh. Scorpio. His birthday is November 7th.
Speak on it.
Ivy's like, I don't like that. She wants to say something. Speak on it, girl.
Hey. Oh, I think she wants this. He's in her spot. That's so funny. Hey, no.
Ponko. Fucking
No.
colonizer.
Jesus.
Hello.
Just kidding.
Anyways, back to the topic of pets.
Yeah, their birthdays. Yeah, okay. Sagittarius,
Their signs.
Scorpio, Pisces. I guess we could start with, how did you go about getting your pets?
Well, I got Chester. I'm like kind of ashamed sometimes to admit it, but yeah, I did get him from a breeder.
It's okay.
But like, it's just what?
I mean, so did we.
Oh, yeah,
So.
you're right. Oh, no, but I mean, I don't know. I feel weird about it sometimes because you know how people are like, adopt, don't shop. So,
Yeah.
that and also he's fine, yeah.
Well, I mean,
But-
because, you know, there's like puppy mills and shit,
Mhm.
so that's why. But I mean, obviously, we bought from
Are respectable.
like morally sound,
yeah.
ethically bred.
Hey.
I don't know. Bread. Oh, I could do that now. Bread. So you got him from a breeder. And how
Him
long
from-
ago was that?
2 years ago? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what like, how did you find your breeder?
What's funny is Andre's cousin, my boyfriend's cousin, was like, "Hey, do you want a cat?" Because like she knows people who breed Bengals, and there was a couple that was like trying to sell. She basically knew people who needed to I don't want to say get rid, but yeah, Bengal cats, but typically most people get Bengals when they're like babies, and these the cats that the Bengals that they were trying to sell were like a year old, like 1 year old at least. So it's like apparently it's a bit harder for them to sell older Bengals.
I love Ivy's, like, her growl is so, like, guttural and, like, deep. And fucking Ponko's is like,
Can you hear it? In the
hey, this is what this episode's about. So,
Speak on it, girl. And Ivy. How I got Ivy was another one of my boyfriend's cousins, different cousin.
you're,
I think it was like their friend or like their friend's friend got a hold of like a mom that just gave birth to 8 puppies.
damn.
And basically they were just trying to convince us to get a dog with them. And it took a week for my boyfriend to be like, you know what, maybe we should get a dog.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And it was funny because even when the day of that they were going to pick up their puppy, they were like, oh, you should come with us. And in my head, I'm like, okay, we're going to get a puppy. And my boyfriend was like, we're just looking. We're not 100%.
We're not gonna do it.
I'm like, we're not driving to Corona. We're not going to drive like an hour just to look at puppies. We're going to get a puppy, apparently.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and she threw up in my hand. She flew up.
Mom, I flew up. Sorry.
Hey, no.
That's such a nice story. And now look at Ivy. I remember, so when we met Ivy for the first time, baby Ivy, when we met her for the first time, she was so small.
I know. She was the size of her head right
Yeah.
now.
It's so fucking cute. But she was so hyper. She was like, wow, wow, wow.
I mean, nothing has changed really.
Yeah, she's just bigger. But she still has the same energy. That's Irina's babies.
Yeah. What about you?
So we actually so I reached out to you and I was like, hey, where did your sister get her corgi? Because so our roommates have a corgi. His name is Sal. That's Sal. And we kind of helped raise him a little bit because we would watch him while his parents go to work. And we still do because we still live with his parents. And I mean, Jarek and I knew that we were going to get a dog, but we didn't know like exactly when or like what kind.
Yeah, it was between like, I think we were I was talking about an Australian Shepherd.
Yeah.
'Cause I really
Oh,
love
yeah.
these dogs.
That was our first like real talk about it. Like, oh, like what breed should we get? And obviously we wanted to save up for it because dogs are kind of expensive.
What did you want? Like, what breed did
I mean,
you
obviously I
want?
wanted a husky, but that
yeah.
kind of.
Oh.
I mean, after a while, I was like, no, we need to live in a snowy city or a cold city to do that, and I'm not gonna.
Move out of state.
Yeah.
I'm
So.
also not going to subject a husky to the how hot it is now.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
Shit.
saying.
Yeah.
Well,
I
also
mean-
like their energy and how loud they are, I feel like I'm fine with what I have.
I mean,
Punko's still a lot of energy.
I mean, yeah, but he's easier to maintain.
That's true.
At least I don't know, but yeah. So I mean, after a while, after because Ponko or Sal was basically like my first experience of having a pet in general. So after like kind of seeing how to take care of a dog in general, I was like, yeah, I think I could do this. So talked to Jarek and we were like, maybe we should. So basically we were waiting for Sal's breeder to have like other babies like from Sal's like mom and dad. But she wasn't having babies for like a while. So we were like, we don't know if we want to wait that long.
Yeah, because like, didn't she the breeder said like, oh, we're gonna take a break for her, like right when we wanted to start looking for a
yeah.
corgi.
wow.
So we were like, we probably won't get a dog until June of 2024. And that was a long time. So we were like, we kind of want to look elsewhere.
So if you guys waited, you would be getting a dog now then?
Yeah, and
That's
that
forever.
yeah. I mean, we would have Sal's blood brother. Like, that would be cool. But yeah, so that's when I reached out to you and I was like, hey, where did your sister get their corgi? And it
Aw.
was a breeder in Hemet, California. I didn't even know that city existed.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, no one really, no offense to the people of Hemet. Sure, that's our main demographic.
Yeah,
watchers.
whoever's listening in Hemet, sorry. Your city doesn't exist for us until now. We reached out to them and the rest was history. We drove 2 hours to get our puppy.
Whew.
That's how we got our babies.
Yeah. So I mean, I grew up like when you said that Sal was your first time actually like owning a dog. Like how is it having your own? Because I mean, it's different when you have a roommate and it's their dog. Like you do hang out with them, but like how is it actually having your own dog?
Yeah. So when Sal first came home, I was like fucking terrified. I was like, because essentially, like, yeah, obviously they were gonna train Sal, and you know he was gonna stay in their room, and you know just be their parent, be Sal's parents. But essentially, like he's still under mine and Jarek's care throughout the
Right.
day. So it's like we have to make sure that he stays alive until they get home. So it's like it terrified me at first, and I was like, I don't know how to take care of a dog. What if I do something wrong? Like, what if I feed him something that makes him sick? And you know, just all these thoughts were running through my head, and like it kind of stressed me out a little bit. But you know, over time, I was like, okay, this seems like easy enough to manage. And then when we got Ponko, that's when I was like, it like kind of hit me. I was like, oh shit, like I have my own little creature to make sure that he stays alive and like he gets fed and doesn't die.
And man, was it a rough one to start off with.
Was it?
He started eating walls.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
That's honestly, I feel like that's a normal corgi thing.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Sal ate our apartment walls.
On accident. He was like,
Oh.
Sal was like,
There's still a
licking-
hole in the wall.
Sal was licking his like balls, and he like you know, like he started going deeper, went to his leg, then his tongue hit the wall, and then he
just
And his
started.
did
wall was
stop.
like, yo, this ain't good.
And
That's
the wall is shared like with my office. So I thought Ethan was like moving cords around, but it got louder and I was like, what is happening out there?
Not even.
So I like come out and I think it was Jarek. He was like, Sal, no, what are you doing? And there's just a fucking piece of the wall missing.
Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, yeah, it was a little bit of a rough one just because, like, he was super quiet, like, the first 2 days, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. He doesn't cry. And then it was, like, night 3 or night 4, he was like, I'm gonna fucking sob.
Dude, yeah. Like,
I'm gonna try and escape jail. Like, he was trying to escape his
yeah.
crate
And it was
or
like
his pen.
till like 3 a.m.
And he would
It was
push the
bad.
gate, and it's all fucking loud, and I was like, dude, this sucks.
But then we realized it was because he thought he was alone. So we slept like inverted.
Oh yeah, we had like our heads to the foot of our bed so that he could see that we were there,
Oh.
and then he would stop crying. But I'm like, we can't sleep like this.
Oh yeah.
And eventually, like, we took away the gate because Jarek's dad was like, hey, you should let him roam your room so that he knows your guys' scent and that he's used to you, and like he makes sure that you make sure that he knows that you're his safe space.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, well, we'll try it.
We mostly left the gate up for like peeing purposes because we have a rug.
Yeah.
We didn't want him to pee on the rug.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty good though. Like the first few months, like he would pee on the pad, but then something changed and then he just started peeing everywhere.
He got longer.
Oh yeah.
And then he realized that when he peed on the floor, but he was close enough to the pad, I think we would still kind of give him treats. And we were like, oh, you tried, you know?
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, I could just pee anywhere. And I was like, nope, not that.
Really pushing y'all's limits. That's
dude, that's what he does
Scorpio.
every fucking day of our lives. He's like, what can I do but won't get me in trouble? But he gets in trouble anyway. That guy. But yeah, I would say it was a lot easier, like, getting him as my pet. And I'm like, okay, I think I can do this. But yeah. So, does that answer your question? I don't know.
Yeah. Like, how was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See, she just wanted Ponko out of her
Period. Queen, get your space back. Claim your space back.
So funny.
Don't let men walk into your space and take it over.
That's what I did. What are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah, so you mentioned that you had pets before. So, like, what was your experience having pets, like, as a child? And,
well,
like,
it was
before?
I mean, I lived with 2 cats because, like, I lived with a relative, I think, like a year or 2, and that's when I was like, oh, I really like cats. And then, because I was still terrified of dogs, I don't care, like, for the longest time I was so scared, but when my mom and stepdad got a dog, it wasn't, well, he got 2. We got 2 dogs off the bat. One was like a medium, like a little bit bigger than, I mean, a little bit smaller than Ivy, but like relatively around the same size. And then one little Chihuahua. And, and I mean, I was kind of scared because, like, I got chased by 2 Pomeranians as a child, and that was the most traumatizing thing ever.
No.
Yeah, and having, like, a German... I don't think she was a German Shepherd. I don't remember what she was, but she kind of looked like a German Shepherd, so I always just say German Shepherd. But it was fine. I think, like, after the first month, I was like, okay, this isn't so bad. I'm not getting bit. I'm not getting jumped on. Like, this is chill.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 other big dogs, and I think, like, that was when I was like, okay, like, dogs are fine. Like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But I didn't have, like, the same responsibilities as, like, compared to, like, having Ivy, because it was more so like, it's the family dog, or like, oh, like, when my parents told me, oh, walk the dog, I'm like, it's not my dog.
You're like, not my job.
Yeah, so definitely, like, I thought I had enough experience because I lived with 4 dogs. Like,
Yeah.
actually, I mean, oh my god, oops. And, like, after, like, so we had one, like, the Chihuahua and the German Shepherd, and then 2 golden retriever mixes. And then I got another, like, we also had a little tiny dog. And technically that was my dog. But then,
Azula.
yeah. And then she's not mine anymore. I will just say that.
Yeah.
And so, like, I thought I had enough experience with dogs because I lived with, like, so many. And then when I actually had Ivy, I was like, oh, so different.
You're like, oh.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask because I also had a family dog as a child, and it's like so much different.
Yeah.
Like even like the way me and Jess treat Ponko is so different between how like my dad would treat his dogs and how my mom would treat
Same.
her dogs, and it's just like, dude.
Yeah.
And then I come to realize they're not good at taking care of dogs.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, like funny you mentioned that because how I feel like it's like a generation thing cuz like when the older generation like has a dog, I think it's like a generation thing where like when you own a dog, they're just like, "Oh, it's a dog." But I'm like
Literally my dad.
yeah, and I'm just like, "Okay, yeah, but also that doesn't mean I just treat it just there or something."
Yeah,
like I treat it like an animal.
Yeah, when we brought like Ponko to meet my parents for the first time, like, you know, we were doing all these things, like we were already training him. And my dad was just like, first of all, like, why are you even letting him inside? Like, dogs just be outside. And I'm like, your dogs maybe, but my dog, no. And then over time, he was just like, oh, like, he's really well behaved. And I'm like, yes, because we train him that way. And like,
Give him attention? Oh,
exactly.
shocking.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Because, you know, my dad's experience, because like my grandpa, he would kind of adopt like the same type of dog. And she kind of, well, our dogs kind of looked like Ivy. Like they were very like big black dogs, and they were always named Charlie, no matter what. Like it would like one would pass away, and then my grandpa would get a new dog, and he would be like, "Your name's Charlie." There was only one dog that was named different, or two dogs named differently. One was called Weddle, and he was like a little. He kind of looked like Ponko, but he wasn't a corgi. He was just like a white dog. And then Muñeca, who sadly passed. Yeah,
Like just passed.
but
too.
she was already like kind of at the end of her life because she was a little bit old and blind.
R.I.P.
But yeah, so my dad never had the experience that we have with Ponko. He's just like, oh, like they sit outside, they play outside, they poop outside. Like that's all their life is.
Yeah.
But when he sees us with Ponko, he's like, oh shit, like you actually love your dog? Like that's crazy.
You treat him like a child. Wow.
You know, yeah. I mean, it can be extreme sometimes, but I mean, like I literally don't care. Like that's my baby. That's
And
my
we
kid.
want him to be well behaved.
Yeah.
Like,
And he is like compared to like
Other
compared to other dogs
Yeah.
in my life, you know. I'm just like my dog is pretty good. He's not perfect, but like you know he's
Sal's
pretty well
perfect.
behaved. Sal is perfect.
He
If
went to
there's-
school.
If
He's
there's a perfect
educated.
specimen, that's Sal. Find the Sal.
Because he went to school.
Yeah.
You're
He went to private
avoiding-
school.
He got a degree. Damn, my dog.
My dog, head empty. No, yeah, I feel that like the older generation, they're just like, okay.
Though it's kind of funny because my dad and my stepmom, because they have I think they have like a husky mix. Like they rescued him, I think like a year to 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And they treat that dog like a baby. Like they treat it like how we treat our
Yeah,
dogs. So
yeah.
I'm just like, I feel like it's not a generational thing.
Yeah.
So, cause like, yeah, what's it called? Like, he gets hand fed. Like, it's not even.
Yeah.
And
like a bowl.
It's not even in a bowl or he. No. They spoon feed that dog. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like that dog. His name is Luca. His favorite is
Cute.
my dad.
Aw.
Like, they go on walks.
Yeah.
For like at night because it's too hot for him because he's a husky mix.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like they treat that dog like biggest baby. So I'm just kind of like maybe it's not a generation.
Honestly,
I don't know.
I feel like it's just the experience that you have, but also how much compassion I think you have towards your pets. I don't know. I don't know what the the psychology behind it is. But either way, I feel like our generation now, like the millennials, I guess,
Yeah.
they treat their pets like children.
Babies,
but-
yeah.
And that's okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend money on my dog than really anything else.
Yeah, I'm not ready for a baby yet, so this is the
human,
best.
yeah. They kind of act like humans. They can't talk. That's it. So
I wish they could.
me too, but I know Ponko would talk back to me, and I'd have to cry. I would just cry.
Not my mom. You stole me. I'd be like,
you're right, but still.
I know, like that one meme where it's like, when they're saying like, oh, like how did you like when they're like when the TikTok is like talking to the dog or the cat's
Yeah.
like, oh, how did you meet this person? It's like, oh, they kidnapped me, and I'm like, listen,
They kidnapped me from my home and my brothers and my sisters.
listen,
and you're in a loving family, so I don't understand.
Yeah.
It was funny because like when we picked Ponko up, like so basically the breeder put them in like a pen outside,
yeah.
and we like drove up in the driveway and we're like, oh, they're right there. And it was all his sisters like surrounding the gate, and they were little yappers. They were like, pick me, pick me, pick me. The one in the corner under the umbrella, he was like,
Don't
she's like, don't perceive me, don't look at me. I was like, that one. And it was funny because we did choose, like we pre-chose which one we wanted, and I guess at that time his name was Zane.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
And like
Zane.
I don't know, for some reason we just knew who he was. Like we pointed at him and I was like, oh my god, like I think that's him. And then the breeder was like, yeah, that's Zane. And I was like, ah. She literally picked him up by his neck. She was like, all right, here you go. And she handed him to us, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, okay, bye. And we're like, oh, okay. Like we signed the papers, we paid her, and we're like,
crazy.
okay, well now we have a dog.
Yeah.
Now we have a dog. So it was pretty crazy. But yeah, he was so small.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah.
He was a little baby.
Ivy shocked us because she was the quietest one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the quietest and like the sleepiest. She would
It's
just
always
be
the quietest.
Yeah, like she was just like in the corner because Andre really wanted. So with like the litter, there were like different colors,
Mm-hmm.
and I think there was like one black boy dog and one girl black dog,
Yeah.
and I think the boy one was already adopted.
Yeah.
And then there were, I think like 6 left or something. Like no, like five left, and Andre was like, I really want the black one. And like on the flip side, I really wanted the mostly tan one.
Yeah.
But Andre was like, I really want a black dog. I've always wanted a black lab, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, fine, sure,
Yeah.
whatever.
And now she's the light of your life.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm really glad she just
She's like, I just want to make sure that he's not stealing.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I mean, I'm really glad that we got her because the one that I chose, like he's 2 times bigger than Ivy, so I would have been, and it was also a boy dog, so I'm really glad we picked Ivy.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
I'd be in trouble.
You'd be in tears every day.
Yeah,
Thanks.
like she's already like super strong. She's 55 pounds.
Wow. Big girl. Tall girl.
Yeah. So I honestly I go to the gym so that I can
You can handle your dog.
barely. Yeah, and like I said, she was like the quietest one, the one that was like sleeping the whole time. And when we brought her here, she was super quiet. And we're like, oh my god, this is gonna be great.
Right?
She's
And then
gonna
they
be
show their
so
true
Yeah.
colors.
She was just running around, and I was just like, oh god,
They're
I
like,
hope.
I'm going to show you how crazy I am.
Yeah, I was like, I hope my neighbors don't hate us even more, but but she's mellowed out, but yeah, definitely hyper.
That's good. Yeah, he's still in his teenage phase, so he
Oh,
just doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. But, you know, that's fine.
It gets easier. I don't know for guy dogs though. I feel like boy dogs are definitely a lot different compared to girl dogs.
Yeah, I mean, Sal kind of chilled out, obviously, after, like, his balls were cut off, but
When are you guys gonna do that?
Probably November, December.
Oh, like a year.
I feel like we should do it in January. Kind of like what they did with Sal.
Would you guys get another corgi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
We really do want to give him a sibling, but I
Yeah.
think when he's, like, a lot older, like, when he's, like, 3, maybe.
But specifically, you want to get another corgi, or would you
want a
want to
burnt
get a
one.
different?
I want a burnt one.
That's not the name. That's not the colorway name. A burnt.
Burnt or like the tricolors. Like, because we thought Ponko was going to be a tricolor because his dad is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, his dad is so beautiful. He's such a beautiful
Handsome?
color.
Oh.
He's also like
cat.
he's mostly black, and then he has like brown specks like on his eyes. It's so cute. But we thought that he would be that color. He has like one speck of black like on his ear,
Yeah.
Just like on the
but the
edges.
rest of him looks like his mother.
He has the smile of his mother, but the eyes of his dad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, his dad like same crazy eyes. I'm like, yep, that's your father.
Oh, feeding. Like
Oh yeah. So how did you?
like what's your guys' routine
Yeah.
Oh my god.
with both pets?
It's so annoying. So like, I can't sleep in because I get harassed. Like on the weekends. No, like seriously, like I get what's it called? I get a paw in the face and yelling with the cat. Like they double team me.
Damn.
And I'm just like, listen, you're gonna get fed when you get fed.
Wait, what time is this?
7:30.
Damn.
Yeah. So every day I have to wake up like 7 so I could feed them at like around 7:30, but sometimes I'm like, "Listen, can I please sleep in an extra 30 so I feed them at 8?" But I get yelled at. But Ivy's a lot nicer. Like she's just like in the corner just being like, "Hey, like can you wake up?" I mean, it's fine. While my cat Chester, he's just like,
If you don't wake up in
Feed
the
him.
next 30 seconds, I'm gonna demolish the whole apartment. That's what he says.
what's funny is like he doesn't even do anything.
Well, he's gonna
He
threaten.
just yells. He's
gonna threaten.
He just complains.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feed them typically at 7:30 in the morning and then at 7:30 at night. But it's a little it's a little loose. Like
just in the mornings or in the afternoons? Or
both.
Okay.
Cuz if you yell at me, I'm not going to feed you at the time that you want to be fed. He gets so upset like no. Chester starts yelling at me at 6 p.m. and I'm like, well, it's not even anywhere close.
Hey, let's settle down now.
Yeah, and he just meows at me and I'm like, dude,
You don't pay rent here.
I wish that'd be cool. I wish both of my pets had like a online career, cuz like there was this one pet influencer, like they showed like how much they made in a year. I think it took them like 4 months before they started making a lot of money, cuz it was like month 1 was like 0, month 2 0, 3 was like 400, month 4 was like 600, month 5 10K. I'm like, what the
It's hard to be an influencer in general, but
yeah.
to be a pet influencer is like kind of worse because sometimes your pet doesn't do shit. So it's like, what are you gonna film?
Yeah.
Him
And
doing
it's
nothing?
super saturated. I feel like
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
lot of people that just want
Oh, especially corgis. Like you can't.
oh, yeah, good luck.
We picked the wrong dog, babe.
See, I find it like the opposite. Like it's very easy to go the virality of a corgi.
It is, but
Just
also
if your dog has like a kick. Like I don't think Ponko has
What does Ponko have?
his crazy eyes. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think he has his thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, but also it's like it's tiring having to figure out like what to film.
Yeah, yeah.
Like because you have to find like sounds and stuff, and it's like too much. But
I just thought Chester could make it because he's handsome.
well,
yeah, the
he's got the talent. You gotta make the content.
Talent.
Unfortunately,
wasn't he in that picture tournament or whatever?
Oh, it was America's Best Pet.
Yeah. What do you get? Like 6, right?
Yeah, but okay. So I found out that there was like 8 other different, like, what's it called? No, there was like 8 other different. He was just in part of group. Like, for example, like he's in group A and there's like other groups. So if he won his group, then it goes into like another
Like a
round.
winner's bracket.
Yeah, and then after that it goes, and I'm just like,
I think he could have made it. He could have done it.
yeah, maybe. But the people, what I found out was like the people that actually made it already had online presence. So,
Oh.
That's not fair. Weirdos.
yeah.
Losers.
So,
Someone's jealous.
He's a winner in my eyes.
yeah, when I found that out, I was a little bitter. I was like, are you kidding me? I thought it was just one competition. Why does it have to be going through these different hoops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just how they do it. So
Yeah,
that,
that's true.
because like if it was that easy, then everyone would have 10K to
That's true.
win.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I thought you said like also people were like buying votes as well.
Yeah, well, you can pay to vote more.
Oh.
Yeah. I couldn't because I was the one that was that entered, so I guess it's not fair if you entered and you also pay. I don't know.
You gotta have a burner account.
I almost did, but Andre was like, please don't.
he's like,
I bet that's what
we
other
don't
people do.
need.
Like, if like they make money off pet videos anyway,
Oh yeah, they just
probably
use that
portion
money.
it out to votes.
But I mean, I think
Scam.
the whole thing was like whatever money they get from it, they donate it to like a pet foundation.
Oh,
So
okay.
I
Well,
guess they don't make money. I don't know.
whatever.
Yeah.
Scam.
What's Pongo's routine?
Oh yeah.
Hate that guy. Well, it's kind of changing a little bit just because Jarek works now. So, but usually Jarek will wake up at 8:30, walk him in the morning, and we kind of follow like Sal's routine a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Sal gets like for part of his training, he instead of like feeding the dogs in with like a bowl of food, they feed him on the walks so that he gets exercise plus he gets training at the same time. So it's kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone type thing, right? So then we were like, oh, we should do that with Ponko. So we started feeding him on his walks. And we do that for both morning and for dinner. So he eats for dinner time, he eats around 6:30 p.m. Sometimes we do it earlier just because if we want to go somewhere and we have to leave him at home, we just like feed him really quick and then
Yeah, it's
whatever.
like 8 a.m.
just
and then 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if Jarek works in the mornings, then I have to walk him. So I usually walk him at like 7:30
Okay.
because then I get so that I can work or I can start work on time. But yeah, it kind of differs, but it's kind of the same time frame. Yeah, he knows the times that he gets fed because he starts crying now. Like he didn't used to do that before, but now he's just like, I need to eat now.
Right.
You need to
He
feed
does
me.
it super early though. I think he.
Well, I mean, sometimes he cries just because he's bored and like he wants us to wake up and he's like, "Hey, pay attention to me." But mostly it's because he's hungry. But
Yeah. I mean, because I had my cat first, he would just like yell at me, but then we got the automatic feeder and it would just come out whenever, like it was like on time. But then when we got Ivy, she would like to also eat his food.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work that
she's like,
way.
"Oh, food for me?"
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
it went back to just like they have to wait for me.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Chester's like, "What the fuck?"
Why don't you put it on a shelf or something?
She stands on the.
Yeah, I feel like Ivy would find a
Ah,
way.
really? Damn.
She would find a way.
She's tall, you know.
Yeah.
She's bigger than the building. She can.
She's Clifford.
How cute!
I was obsessed with Clifford, the big red dog.
Me
So I'm
too.
kind of, and I got her, but she's not red. That's fine.
Just paint her red for Halloween. Fun fact: I met the music composer for Clifford,
The TV show or the movie?
the TV show.
That shitty ass movie.
Hey.
My bad.
Whoa.
Not Clifford movie, Slander.
Did you watch the whole thing?
No, it looks so uncanny.
I didn't care. It was actually really good.
Wait,
No,
we
don't
have
tell
to
her.
we
Wait, what
have to
happened?
talk about today.
Wait, what?
Do you know the Garfield lore?
No, wait, maybe.
Bitch, you're gonna cry. No, I don't. Well, I mean, I can't.
Oh,
But
I can show the video.
What's the lore? What?
no, just explain it to them.
Yeah. I feel like I know.
Just explain.
No.
He's gonna start crying. He was actually like crying tears before our apartment viewing
I
today.
think I saw. Oh, what the? Oh, I saw that TikTok.
Wait, where is it?
Just scroll down.
Don't cry! Don't cry yet! Don't cry yet.
Wait. What's going on? They kidnapped him? John?
No, look.
Just look. Now you cry.
Dude, I fully sobbed at this fucking TikTok, dude. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm sorry. I know you didn't want to cry during the podcast. But
Now you cry too, guys.
I think it was the music more than anything.
dude.
Wait, no, is it like Garfield just like fucking walked away?
No, I think because like John had like pizza or like lasagna or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, what is that?"
Yeah.
And then John kept feeding him.
Was
'Cause I think
that
at the beginning of the movie, Garfield, it's on Garfield's perspective.
Mm.
So he's just like put in the box, and he's like, "Oh, I'm hungry," and then he sees John like eating pizza, and then he walks over to John,
Ugh.
and he's like, "Oh."
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, that's so sad. Oh.
And then seeing it from the dad's perspective, when I tell you, I was like, why the fuck am I crying at a Garfield TikTok minutes before I meet a stranger for an apartment touring?
Like full on tears. His eyes were red. Like his nose was red. I was like,
Oh my
babe,
god.
we have
that
to.
sacrifice was
Whew.
so heartwarming.
Like, why tear out our hearts like that?
Oh, that's so sad.
Like Garfield lore. That's crazy. So then I tweeted, I was like, your boyfriend doesn't send you text back. My boyfriend is crying about Garfield lore. Period. And that's the kind of guy you want. But
a
anyways,
bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
just love your pets, okay? Because deep down, their parents are sacrificing.
Yeah, deep down we took them from their parents.
Yes, they're sacrificing their love for their child by giving them to strangers so that they can have a better life. So, Paco, where are you?
He went into the living room. Do you
You
think
better be grateful.
you think your pet would have had a better life with like living with their parents? Like their
Well, I mean, if they're with the breeders, I feel like the breeder would take care of them.
Yeah,
So,
right.
essentially,
you think Paco
it's
would have a good life
with
like
Deanne.
in the farm.
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
He'd actually probably be hurting. Like, he'd actually be doing what his life's purpose is.
Hurting.
He'd be using his voice for a purpose and not just yelling at other dogs.
Yeah, that bitch.
Ah.
Are you okay? Are you okay
Yeah.
mentally?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to drop that,
That
on
was-
you, but it was like
That's Garfield
I
lore.
don't know why
it's
y'all didn't
it's a good
expect
one.
me to not cry.
I mean, I expected you, but I didn't think you'd cry that fast.
I think it was the music.
I
if
mean, yeah.
anything. I think if it was just
definitely-
like the regular like scene itself,
Uh,
or is it the regular scene with the music? That's even
I
worse.
don't know.
It's just his face. He was like, "Ugh."
It's the new
But
movie. We
I
should
need
watch the
him.
new movie. I'm gonna watch the new
I
movie now.
kind of want to watch the
well, then
movie
you're
now.
gonna cry.
Oh.
Well,
for
no,
sure.
because now I know.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, what if there's more sad
Me,
stuff?
I would definitely. I'd be bawling in the theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Hold on.
What?
It doesn't relate. Kind of. Not really. Because then I thought about like her or them crying to Stray. the video game.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I was crying because I was horrible at playing the game and the cat kept dying. So I was like, I can't do this.
But yeah.
Mentally, I'm not.
Yeah.
I should finish it though.
There's another game. It's like Little Cat Big
Oh, they already
City.
kn-
Oh
they already know
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I've never played, but I've seen people play it.
dude,
It
and he
looks like
doesn't
fun.
die.
And it looks like fun
Mhm.
because like I think it's less intense in terms of like
Definitely.
the stakes compared
Yeah.
to Stray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we watched A Quiet Place the other day. Quiet Place Day 1, and that cat stressed the fuck out of me
Yeah, that's what everyone says.
because he
Are you
kept
gonna watch it?
running away.
Oh heck yeah.
He
I mean,
kept
I
running
know
away.
that the cat spoilers, the cat doesn't die.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
feel like
That was
knowing
closure
that, yeah.
for you.
I mean, my For You page, it was like, for any cat lovers or pet lovers, the cat survives, you're welcome. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh thank
You're like, but so my question is, do you think Chester could
God. No.
survive?
No.
Really? You don't think he could be quiet?
No.
He is pretty clumsy.
Not even just that. He just like
What? He gets hungry
yeah.
one time.
Yeah, I actually, because you know how like there's a lot of people doing that thing where it's like, I want to see like if me and my cat could survive a quiet place. So I did that with Chester, and like for the most part he was quiet, but then when I like stopped and was still holding him, that's when he started yelling at me.
Yeah.
So we will not survive.
I mean, honestly, like this is another spoiler, but the cat doesn't really meow in the movie. Like, I guess he does it
Like, at all,
once,
low-key.
but he's mostly quiet. So I'm like, I feel like this isn't realistic. I feel like the cat would at least meow once.
I think, well, yeah.
All cats are different.
That's true.
And I heard that the cat that they used the cat that they hired,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the cat that they hired, they're like an emotional support animal. So I think they just are like trained
Yeah.
where they gotta be quiet. I don't know,
That's cute.
but yeah,
He's a actor.
I know. There's two of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
They're
they
twins.
I don't know,
Oh.
maybe yeah.
that would make sense because then you're kind of overworking one cat. So
Yeah.
Twins with like the same coat is crazy though.
I don't think they're twins, but
I don't think they're twins, but they're just like similar colorway.
yeah, that's
Damn,
cute.
crazy! I didn't notice.
No, yeah, it definitely looked like the same cat
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing. But
Maybe if we rewatch it,
yeah,
knowing that, because we watched it assuming it was one cat. So.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So we immediately were like, "Do you think Paco would survive?" And then Jarek's like, "Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
He would kill us. The second they land on the planet."
I feel like Ponko could kill the monsters. No,
Did
With
you
his
see
loud
him?
ass bark.
Did you
maybe.
see him
Brave
with Ivy
enough.
earlier? He barks, but he's behind a tree.
If we put a microphone up to his face with a loud ass speaker, and create some sort of feedback like they did in
like a
the first
sound
movie.
wave. Wait, so that's
Maybe.
how there's. I've never watched.
Yo,
these
because they're
movies.
hypersensitive to.
Oh yeah,
hearing and
if they
shit.
have loud enough like sound in their ear canals or whatever
Or
they are.
or they drown.
Oh yeah, that too. But if they're loud enough, they can explode because of how loud it is.
Got
Yeah.
it.
I mean that's how, because their hearing is super sensitive, so that's how they're able to kill.
That's why. Yeah.
But
That's great. That's
yeah,
wild.
I don't understand their lore very much, but yeah.
Dog pool.
Dog pool. Oh yeah, in Deadpool. So
Are you gonna
did
watch
you guys
it?
watch
Yeah, we
it?
watched
yeah, we
it.
watched it yesterday.
Oh no! Don't say anything.
No.
Babe.
We're watching
Well,
it.
dog pool's in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna watch it in a few days. So
Good.
You're gonna
Nice.
love it.
I mean, I like.
It's pretty
Deadpool,
funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Mhm.
funny.
The only
It's
thing, yeah.
it's not universe building. I don't know if you care about the MCU.
I mean, I
You just don't want them.
don't
yeah.
anymore.
Okay, yeah.
I
Yeah, I
either.
think they lost a lot of fans after the Doctor Strange movie,
boring.
the second one.
It's like it's for the nerds now.
the multiverse of. I actually liked it.
I liked it too, but it was. I think a lot of people wanted it more to be like actually jumping through multiverses.
Mm.
It was just,
Yeah,
they just had that
I
one
also just
scene.
didn't like the editing style of
Mm.
the.
Sam
yeah.
Raimi.
It just looked off.
Sam Raimi, like that he did like a circle, like a
I don't know.
fucking Windows movie maker
Just the
editing.
whole, yeah, just like the whole movie was just like kind of off, like how they edited it, whatever. Anyways,
Back to our pets. Yeah, so they wouldn't survive
no,
Quiet
none of
Place.
What movie do you like? What horror movie do you think they would survive in?
Nothing.
I think, but like which horror movie? Like
I think if Ponko
Hereditary.
got eat.
never watched.
Okay, we're watching that.
I don't want to. I'm sorry.
As someone with a peanut allergy, I'm offended that you don't want to watch it.
Y'all traumatized me with Midsommar, so
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ooh. No, it's like a.
I just
I don't wanna
know
spoil it.
someone's head comes off. That's about it. And there's a mother yelling.
She's
your mother.
it's a pretty compelling,
She is a pretry good.
compelling,
Yeller?
No, she's
Actress.
just a really
Oh.
good actress.
Oh yeah. I know.
very
I know her.
compelling. What was
Um,
I gonna say? Oh, fuck! If Ponko was an alien and he got like face huggered,
Oh no.
it'd be the loudest xenomorph ever.
Yeah.
Didn't they brought a dog in
it was bad though.
No, it was
Third
one of
one.
the prequels.
Oh.
With
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Fassbender?
Oh, the white
because that
one?
new xenomorph came up. Remember?
Oh yeah, they didn't bring it back.
Was it a dog? Did it eat a dog?
It kind of looked like a dog.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that I don't know.
I wonder if aliens have pets as well.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Can you guys let us know?
What kind of I
Right in
wonder
the
like
right in the comments.
that is true. Like I never see like pets from
right.
alien. Like even in like Goofy Guardians movies. I guess
Maybe-
Cosmo, but
no,
Cosmo
Cosmo-
was Russian.
Maybe we're the pets.
Oh my god, maybe this is we're a Sims game.
Bro,
No.
can you give me more money then? I don't know.
Delete us. Up, down, down, up, down, enter. God mode.
I'm trying to think. Maybe what movie would my dog survive in?
Bolt. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not a horror movie.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
World War Z. Probably no. That.
Dude,
I don't
what?
think so.
Those fast
Oh,
motherfuckers?
No.
Nah.
Okay, so we just like have to infect ourselves with like an illness, but like
Is that
not
how that
anything.
worked?
Yeah. So, like the thing with World. Wait, did you guys watch it?
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't-
remember it.
I don't
watched it
really
Yeah.
once.
Well,
care
like
for
the thing with
spoilers.
like World War Z is like the zombies infect you if like you're a healthy person. Like for example, if you have cancer or some shit, they're not gonna choose you even though you're still alive. Yeah, like so. Hey, I have mental illness. Maybe
I don't think that counts. I think they have to.
You're like, ew.
Actually,
Brother,
maybe.
ew.
Yeah,
'Cause I was gonna
right?
say they have to like smell it, but
Yeah,
if it's like dopamine levels, maybe they don't fucking
Oh.
care about dopamine levels.
I don't know. I'm gonna give myself diabetes or something. Maybe they're just gonna be like, not that one.
Not that one.
This one's too sweet. Not that one.
So cute. Not cute, but
No.
you know,
I think Ponko would be a cute
zombie.
Zombie?
Leatherface. Leatherface mask.
A little chainsaw.
Oh, God, he'd be so loud.
Pongo would be the worst villain alive.
Damn. I mean, I think. Oh, damn! It's kind of mean that I said that. He would be like, you know how. He'd be like a minion. No, because it's like you said, he'd be the worst bad guy, and aren't they like the worst bad guys? Because they're so cute. I'm
That's
sorry.
Irina's horror movie Minion. Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. The only reason why I don't like minions is because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have anything against them. I just don't like that they're everywhere. Ooh.
Ooh.
I love your dogs.
Hot topic. Hot take. Hot take. Just kidding.
I'm not gonna get canceled by
I
Minion
don't-
fans. Listen.
Imagine. Like,
Come on.
don't fucking listen to this podcast.
In the description, Minion Slander, beware.
That's the title.
Trigger warning.
Has nothing to do with pets at all.
Episode 4. Minion
Minion
slander
slander.
and
Timestamp.
Garfield lore.
Man, that was actually pretty sad. Oh, you know what? We have to go back to this. The Clifford movie wasn't bad at all.
Oh my
Oh.
god, here we
Like,
go.
okay, the CGI was like, I will give it to you. The dog is very uncanny valley. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
but
Can
the
you have me a
story,
candy?
the story was great. Okay, the story was great.
Is it like the TV show?
No. Well, no, kind of. I think they just had to like change it up a bit compared to like the TV show. Love the TV show. Obviously. Are you guys gonna watch it?
No.
Can I spoil it?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, so basically it's just like it's different from the TV show cuz like like Emily Elizabeth just why do I just remember her name? She just like adopts him and then like he just starts growing and they move to a city, right? I mean to a different town that can house the dog. Basically like this girl she meets an old guy that is like selling like different types of like animals and she was kind of like no, I can't adopt it, but then like somehow the dog ends up in her bag. And she's like I'm just going to keep this dog. So she keeps the dog. The next day he just like grows in like size and they're
In
just
one
like
day.
yeah, in one day.
Okay.
Yeah, so and so what's it called? Like her mom is away, so like her uncle's watching her and for some reason there's just like evil corporation that's like I don't remember what they're trying to do, but they try to kidnap the dog because they're like, "Yo, this guy's a freaky dog. Let's let's like do experiments on this dog."
Typical government.
Yes. So that's how it is, but then like something happens like Clifford saves a bunch of people so like the people of New York like save the try to save the dog from the corporation.
Not Clifford being an Avenger.
Yeah, it's fucking Ant-Man. it's just the story of Ant-Man.
Yeah, and so like basically there was like enough like people trying to fight the corporation to like not take the dog.
That's crazy.
And then they moved to that tiny town where they take care of the dog. Yeah, and okay, the part where I was just like, listen, this is a little too much was like the girls in the movie, she has like an Asian friend who is like a millionaire and like the dad and like her friend's dad was like, "Hey, like I'm going to try to help you. So, my company can like ship your dog to this like remote island where he could like live there peacefully." And I'm just like, this is this is too much.
Not the private island for Clifford.
Yeah, but he didn't have to do that because they saved, yeah. I still thought it was pretty it's a pretty good movie. I did cry, so.
You're right. That is far from the show.
They had to modernize it. They're
That is
like
fucking nuts. In the animated show, he just lives on Long Island, right? Maybe.
I don't fucking know.
I don't remember.
Lives in a house with Elizabeth,
Yeah.
and
She sounds hot.
he's literally like
A
6 years old.
child.
My bad. My bad.
Oh,
My
God.
bad.
And then he has his best friend T-Bone.
Oh my and he didn't oh yeah, no, he did have those friends, but they weren't really talking. I mean, none of them really talked to the humans, never mind.
Yeah, they're dogs.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I was like, damn, it's kind of weird. I loved it.
Dang, we got Garfield lore, we got Clifford lore.
Clifford movie lore is different from the TV show.
That's crazy.
How did we get here?
I don't even know. Oh, because we started talking about if like our dog would survive a
Oh,
quiet
yeah,
place.
yeah. How many dogs would you guys want, though?
All of them.
How many?
All of them. In the world.
Well,
I'm fine with 2.
at a
Ugh.
time?
Yeah, at a time.
Because, like, no, because, like, there's some people who are, like, after, like, their first dog and then they pass away, they don't ever want a dog or a cat ever again.
She's never experienced a dog passing away.
Yeah, he wanted me to start off with an older dog so that I could experience that. But
That's kind
What's-
of messed up.
Look, it's like one you save a dog from the shelter.
Right.
Not that the shelter is bad, but you know you can
Like, older dogs tend to, like,
stay in shelters longest.
a lot
Yeah.
longer or, like, they get euthanized because, like, no one wants it. That's
Yeah.
so sad.
Yeah, and so that saves the dog. 2, it's like a good starting off point. Yeah, you skip the puppy phase,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like they already kind of know how to be a dog.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they know just to go outside and all that. But it just made sense in my head to start off with a shelter dog.
I mean, yes, and I mean, start off with a shelter dog, yes, but start off with an old dog, no.
Not like an old, but like past puppy phase.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have liked to save the oldest shelter dog because I would have been like, "Hey, I
Mhm.
love you. You deserve love."
That
I'm
dog's
gonna
like,
make myself cry.
Maybe we should adopt an older one for our next one.
We can.
When Pongo's a little bit older, like he's not fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You could just have a friend.
I want at least 3 more cats.
We're on
No.
our-
At the same time.
At the same time, I would want 5.
All right. What the fuck, dog?
I mean, Andre says no, and like,
Yeah. No shit.
and I guess I respect that. No, how I see it is like 3 cats is equivalent to 1 dog. Like, look how big Ivy is. That's 3
Girl
cats.
math.
Look how big Ponko is. Which
That's
dog are you talking about?
Ivy. I'm basing it off Ivy. All
All dogs are Ivy. Ponko is small Ivy.
yeah,
Yeah.
with like
Kinda.
short legs. Yeah. I mean, I guess at a time, I'd want 2. If I could 4, but like that's highly unlikely. Whatever, people hate me.
Can you handle 4 at a time?
I mean, yeah, I think so. Because I think after like the threshold of 2, it's not any different. I mean, that's what. I mean, then again, those are cat people that say it's not.
Yeah.
Then again, yeah,
Maybe get a big yard first.
that's true. I mean, I
Yeah.
also want to have like a cat sanctuary, own one, but that would mean I need a lot of land. I don't have land.
Yet.
Yeah. Cause oh yeah, so yesterday I volunteered at a a cat rescue. So many cats. I have never been in a room with so many. I would say there was probably like 60 to 80 cats.
Damn.
Because they had like a little area for like kittens, and then like the main room is like just cats.
Mm.
And they had like a little small room that's like for like quieter cats, but it's open so like they could just like come and go. So many. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy.
So what did you have to do? Like,
Well, for
Yeah.
me, I volunteered to just like take care of them. So basically just like clean their litter box, top off their food, vacuum their space, and like wash like the dishes that they ate out of.
Yeah.
But it's mostly just hanging out with so many cats. I've never felt
more at home.
I was like, this is heaven.
This is awesome. This is so cool.
The only thing though is like obviously it smelled like because like the litter like they had like there was like a
It was, like,
room
next to
like they had a
everything.
room, but like I feel like just like in general it's just there's just gonna be like a smell, but I was just like whatever, I get to hang out with cats.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
like, I
all
will.
day.
And they were all
Help us
so
through.
nice. Like I was kind of like typically, like you just want to like be more careful like touching a cat, but they were all so nice. I petted so many, and when I like crouched down, all of them were just like rubbing on me, and I'm like, "Listen, why doesn't my cat do this to me?"
You're like filming yourself, like, I'm gonna take this home, show Chester.
But it was funny. So like when I got home, Ivy was sniffing me so much. She was
Yeah.
like,
She's like, why do you smell like that?
"Who are the?"
Which cat pissed on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but and at what's it called when I went to sleep, Chester was like super cuddly, so
Oh, he knew.
mission accomplished.
He was like, "Don't leave me. Don't do it."
Aw.
Yeah, cuz I did like the pants that I wore, I did like make him sniff. I was like, "Do you smell this? Look at all these cats that rubbed on me."
He's like,
Yeah.
"Ugh, I need to take you back."
I know. So,
That's so
It
funny.
worked. Andre was like, what if it doesn't work? What if Chester and Ivy hate you? And I'm like, listen, don't even put that
Yeah.
in the universe.
You're like, just let me cook.
It was,
Let me cook.
and it worked. It worked. So
So now you just gotta always go to the cat rescue center and just
Yeah.
rub yourself around the cats. Be like,
And I mean, it was really cool because all the cats were like super chill. They were just like hanging out with each other or just like chilling. It
Yeah.
was like weirdly peaceful. I mean, there was like some cats that were like starting shit. Like if like one of the volunteers was like pointing out like which cats are assholes
yeah.
or like which cats to like separate kind of thing. And so she was like, okay, that one, if you see him staring at that other cat, just like push him away because they're about to start beef. And like the first cat that she pointed at, like he was just like mean mugging that cat, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is
There's so much
hilarious.
drama
Yeah.
in the cat
They
community.
keep grudges.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. I will definitely keep going because
Yeah.
it like volunteering kind of like satiates my need to adopt another cat. So
I get it. That's
yeah.
good though. I saw your stories and I was just like, I bet they're having the time of their life.
Yeah, but I mean, there are a few cats that I'm like, I do want to take them. But who knows? Maybe I will adopt one. Maybe I won't. I'm just gonna.
I was like, maybe I will. Maybe I will.
They're so cute. Ugh, there's so many. I'm giving myself at least 4 weeks. If I reach the threshold of 4 weeks, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll reevaluate and then decide if I do want to adopt a cat or not. So
I am glad to hear that you're finally getting to be around other cats
yeah, living
without
my
really
cat
having to adopt another one. But
yet.
yet, I think that's all we can really say about pets
Yeah, we love them.
in this episode. We had a lot of action in the beginning.
I know, and
the
they're all
first
just
half,
chilling. That's
and now
so
they're all
funny.
asleep, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just took them forever to like
Oh yeah,
relax.
our kids don't like each other. Sadly.
They just have to play with each other. And then,
Yeah, I think
like,
so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're still kind of strangers. They don't really
Mhm.
hang out much, so I feel like once they hang out more, it'd be chill. But
I don't know. Ponko's playful like
my
all the time,
son.
even with
Mhm.
Sal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he still has that puppy energy, so he's just
I
like,
mean, Ivy too.
I need to play all the time.
Yeah. But
But
Sal
yeah,
doesn't?
no, Sal
Really?
loves to just chill.
Okay. Sal like fakes it sometimes, and then Ponko will leave, and then Sal will attack while his back is behind, or back
Yeah,
is turned.
Sal's kind of
Mm.
sneaky.
But
That's so
also,
funny.
just sometimes Sal's just like out of it, like he doesn't want to.
Mm. I feel like Sal and Chester would get along,
Yeah,
and Ivy and Ponko should be hanging out more because they tired each other out.
yeah,
So
which is crazy because like Ivy's a big girl, so
yeah,
it takes a while for her to get tired. But
yeah.
maybe his yapping, she's like, all right, I don't want to hear you.
I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. But yeah, those are our children. That's our episode about our lovely pets. I hope that you enjoyed it.
I hope you also adopt.
Yes. Adopt, don't shop. Don't listen to us.
I mean, I feel like just as long as the animal gets a good home, I think that's what's like the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you are going to shop, just make sure that you do research on the breeder because
Mm,
sometimes these breeders be out here
just not being
not
ethical.
being not being good people. But
Mhm.
we essentially bought from people that were good
Mhm.
breeders. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, I mean, yeah, you definitely should adopt more than shop. Because the old doggies, they need homes, they need
Mhm.
love.
They deserve to be happy and
Yeah.
in a safe house that
Mhm.
will love them.
Yeah. Yeah, just take care of your pets. I know that they can't speak, but they appreciate when you take care of them. But yeah, thank you for watching this episode. Comment your favorite animal, and if you have
Fiction
a pet,
or nonfiction.
What does that mean?
Like Clifford.
But he's a dog.
All right.
All right.
comment your favorite animal below,
Yes.
and like and subscribe and comment and all the things and share. And yeah,
And we'll see you in our next episode.
bye. Can you turn off my phone, please?